Hello everyone and welcome to the Aldi Cup Series Season number 2, race 29 here at Dover for the final race in the round of 16. This 1 mile track, it can bite you hard. It can really take you out of championship contention here today. As a lot of drivers, they are fairly comfortable in points, above 20 points in front of the cutoff, but that doesn't mean a thing. The Monster Mile, it could take anyone out, and it could take anyone out of the chase, so we'll just have to wait and see. We only have 2 drivers locked into the chase, 1 on a win and 1 on points alone. I'll go through them in a second, but anyways, here's the starting lineup. On the pole is Elijah Gordon in the number 1, grabbing his first career pole. Starting alongside him is Tristan Allen 14th in points. Behind them, Dawson Miller in the number 5 and Jack Porkins, who's locked into the next round. Behind them, Eli Bright in the 72 and Kian Raleigh, who's 6th in the points, 27 above the cutoff. Behind them, teammate Hunter Sleppy and Landon Hicks. Both of them are above the cutoff line, Sleppy 10 points in front and Hicks 32 in front. Behind them, Max Newith in the number 7 and Jake Rogers in the 12. Newith 20 points above the cutoff and Rogers 24 points above the cutoff. That's your top 10. Behind them, Jared Oren in the 91, who is 7 points above the cutoff, the guy on the bubble right now, and Benny Watson in the number 97. Behind them, Chase Marks and Dominic Anthony 22 points above the cutoff. Behind them, James Kinghart in the 71 and Henry Gore in the 02. Our last winner, Patrick Schamberger in the 07, starts 17th, alongside him Jackson Lynn. Then we got Brian Grimes in the number 11 and Noah Cars in the 42. Then we got the winner of Dover earlier in the season, Jonathan Rain, starting 21st. He is 33 above the cutoff line, 30 points. And alongside him in the 09 is Mitchell Carter in the 3. Behind them, Julius Caesar in the 79 and Colin Driver in the 56. Then we got the 94 of Luke Rennie and the 9 of Kenneth Bueno. Behind them, Josh Crash in the number 28 and the 32 of Lucifer Sam. Running out the top 30, Aiden Shepard in the number 99, the Michigan winner, and Jay Jefferson in the 47, 24 points above the cutoff line. Not a really good starting spot for him. Behind them, Brandon Bent in the number 27, Chase Driver, he is 5th in the points, 31 above the cutoff, and Dan Park in the 41. We've got his teammate Kelly Lee in the 51, who's 7 points behind the cutoff, 13th in points. Needs a good run, and Ian Perez 15th in points, 12 points behind the cutoff, so he needs a good run as well. Behind them, the 00 of William Johnston and the 96 of Jonathan King. King is last in the points right now, 16 points behind the cutoff, so he needs a good run. Then behind them, Louis Sorrentino and Zachary Fitzwater on row 19. Behind them, Alex Hawkins in the 55 and Matthew Stotts in the 44, the Daytona winner. And round out the field, Davey Johnson in the number 23 and Cyrus McGee, who is 55 points above the cutoff line, meaning he cannot be knocked out of the chase, so he's locked in as well. There's his starting lineup, and I'm going to roll off here in a second, so we'll get this thing underway.
Drivers,
there we go.
Start your engines.
Good timing, good timing. Yeah, Elijah Gordon grabbing his first career pole here in the number 1, with Tristan Allen starting alongside. Allen, of course, needing a good run. And I'm just going to check everyone's rolling off, and everyone is. It's a cloudy day, it's really dark. Like, surprisingly dark, but everything should be okay for this race. We'll see who comes out on top here at Dover for the FedEx 400. Sorry, not FedEx 400, sorry, Lucas Oil 400, my bad. Sorry, I blanked out for that one, but yeah. DNQ's in the description as always. And we'll see what happens here at Dover in these 80 laps, 80 miles around this 1 mile racetrack. Elijah Gordon, Tristan Allen coming to the line. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Dover. Great jump from Gordon. Allen's going to get down in front of Dawson Miller. Gordon takes the lead down the back for the first time. Now we need to be careful of 3 wide. See Neuwirth getting underneath. We need to be careful here. Land hits a chase driver. He's in the outside wall. Oh no, they're wrecking already. Kinghart, RLANZ a chase driver. Kenneth Bueno's involved in the 9. Aiden Shepherd, William Johnston, Alex Hawkins. And the first caution of the race. There's RLANZ, and he runs into the 71. This is the first caution of the race. These guys need to be careful. They don't want to wreck again. I don't think they will yet. Alright. So RLANZ out of the race in the 09. He is blowing up. And he is quite unhappy with the 71. Oh, we got more! Round goes Noah Cars. The 42 goes around on the backstretch. Off the bumper of Lucifer Sam. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Jonathan King was back there as well. So. 3 wide. RLANZ on the inside. Kinghart in the middle. Gore in the 02 on the outside. And you see here, it just doesn't work 3 wide. Not enough room given by RLANZ. He's sliding up the racetrack. And then he turns the 71 hard into the inside wall. Now RLANZ, he is 33 points above the cutoff line. It is going to be hard for him to fall out. He cannot be passed by Jonathan King. Other than that, it's hard. Look at Kelly Lee dive off to the inside in the 51. She gets away with it. That's big for her. You see Alex Hawkins not so fortunate. Spins out trying to avoid the wreck. You see Davey Johnson getting involved as well. You see Aiden Shepherd got collected by James Kinghart. Kenneth Bueno getting a bit of damage. Rear end damage on the 99. Gets hit by the 00. Jonathan King, I think, got a little bit of damage in it. Whack. Not sure what the 09... I'm not sure if he's just angry with James Kinghart or not, but that's not going to be looked at nicely at all. So that's what triggered the first little bit in the Noah Cars in the 42. What? I'm not sure what happened there. That's weird. They just Cars got into the back of Mitchell Carter and turned him sideways. Or turned him up the racetrack. And then the 32 gets underneath. Cars tries to come down. They make contact, come back down onto the apron for the 32. Squeezing in. They're 4 wide. 32 comes back up onto the racetrack. And then spins the 42 out. And spins it down the back. He should be able to hold on to position in that 42. So, yeah, the 09 out of this one. That's it for him. He's going to be done. And there's Kinghart. He's out of the race as well. So, tough break for the 71 and the 09. So, that's not the result they needed. I think they're going to be the only 2 out of the race, and they are. RLANZ last. Now RLANZ here, I think, would be fairly good to go, but he needs to be careful because he could still miss out. He could still miss out on that chase. Kelly Lee, 26th. Ian Perez, 25th. So. I have to try and figure that out. Yeah, Tristan Allen. Tristan Allen would surpass RLANZ. I think RLANZ would fall back past everyone. He might fall out here. It just depends where everyone finishes. Sleppy's up here. He's close to cutoff. Newert's up here. Oren obviously is up here. Anthony's all up here. They're all up here. So a lot of things will have to, like, he's fairly safe for the moment, but he still needs to be careful. These guys are on the pit road, and it's going to be Elijah Gordon. Leads us back to the green. Green flag back out here at Dover. It's a great qualifying run for Elijah Gordon, his first pole. Down the back. Now Allen goes to the inside here in the 2 for the lead. Of course, if Allen were to win this race, he'd make it into the chase. Or into the next round, that is. Like right, trying to get underneath of the 5 as well. Side by side. Gordon hits the outside wall. But he hangs on to the lead. I haven't seen that before. Someone hits the outside wall and holds the lead here at Dover. He got a good run from it too. So he's pulled away a fair bit. Newerth way up high in the 7. He needs to be careful. He bounced off the outside wall. So does Luke Rainey. Oh boy, they nearly made 3 right again. So yeah, Kelly Lee, Ian Perez. Those 2 guys currently outside the top 12. And Jonathan King, they're all way down the field. However, things can change here at Dover, and just as I say that, Max Newerth's coming in. Along with Davey Johnson, so early pit strategy possibly? Not sure, they do have to pit this race, so possibility is there. That will put them a lap down. Brian Grimes and Ian Shepherd already came in as well, so not sure why they're doing it. It's got 3 wide, no cars way up high in the 42. Needs to be careful. Colin Driver shuffled to the middle, but he slots back in line in the 56. And teammates here, they're really close to each other. And careful here, careful. Oh gosh, they saved it. That's a good job. They did a good job. Perez in the middle. A lot of battling here. Sorrentino's put him to the outside. King on the inside. Lee in the middle. Landon Hicks is coming in along with the 0-0. The 0-0 actually got out in front of him. How about that? So weird pit stops issues. Oh my gosh. Newerth nearly came in the paged Tristan Allen. Gosh, that could have been ugly. Hoping no one else is coming in. Haven't had these issues. Oh man, Lee. Careful sliding back in. We'll slot back in. Porkins around on the outside of the 21. Brian Grimes came back in the 11. No, the huge wreck. Oh man, I can see that one coming. That's King's upside down in the 96, and that's it for him. Perez involved. The 48, he was back there. Did Lee get by it? The 51? Yes. So Lee gets through it. I saw Dominic Anthony was involved. Someone stuck on the apron. That's Davey Johnson in the 23. King's out of it. What on earth happened there? There was just... someone stopped. And that... man, you see, Matthew Stotts was, I think, the main instigator of that one. I mean, he might not have been, but... who knows? He might have... I don't know. Gordon's going to be the leader still. But King, he's going to be out of the chase. Absolutely, with that. There's no way. So, just like that, as we're going to have pit stops now. Newerth's obviously going to stay out. Meanwhile, we're looking at that. We need to figure out what happened here. Matthew Stotts we're going to follow with, because he was the guy that kind of chopped down on Ian Perez. Take a look here. This is where it all starts. They're 3 wide. I think it actually go up a bit further. I want to see Dominic Anthony. This may have had something to do with Ian Shepherd here. Take a look. Oh, okay. Now, okay, that is weird. Brandon Bed just flat out stopped. Take a look at this. This is really bizarre. This is a weird wreck. Take a look at Aiden Shepherd on the inside. Comes up. Can't control it. Did like what Max Neuwirth did. I think Anthony was trying to come down as well. There's something happened to the 27. You see, they go into the wall. The 27, I think, tries to avoid it. Slows down. Like, I don't know if he's trying to come in or what, but he just flat out stops. Bit of a mind fade there, and then the drama begins behind him. Jay Jefferson slows it down, but the rest can't. Noah Carnes runs into his teammate. They all run into it. Porkins runs into the 96. Oh, the 55 didn't quite get through it. How about the 56 of Colin Driver, though? Grimes gets a piece of it. Jake Rogers was involved. Perez was involved. There was like 2 separate wrecks for this one. Take a look here. The 44 is way up high. And he decides to come down. Wipes out Perez. Comes down into Jake Porkins. Right through the middle of it. See, Kelly Lee ducks by on the inside. Wow, that's a bit of a mind fade there. And then Grimes, because he's hit by Jake Rogers, wipes out Jake Porkins, and Jay Jefferson runs into it. So Jefferson might be in a bit of trouble here. That's good news for Jonathan Rains, actually. Lowers his chance of missing the chase, or the next round. Yeah, damage on the 47. And then the 96, I don't even know how he flipped. This is a bizarre wreck. He comes in really quickly. He got it stopped, and then Porkins ran into him. Oh my gosh. He's trying to get it started, and then he got lifted up by the banking. And then Ray went underneath of him, and Kenneth Bueno finished the deal off. Dave Johnson was stuck against the inside wall here. I'm not sure what actually happened. I don't know if he was trying to make it onto the pit road as well. Oops. I think he was. He was contemplating staying at coming in. Oh, he nearly hit the... He was actually pretty lucky there in the 23. But you see, take a look. Alex Hawkins in the 55. He was so close to getting through it. He couldn't quite do it. Yeah, do it frame by frame here. Look. Oh my gosh. Colin Driver was so lucky. As for Hawkins, he gets he hits his teammate. So tough break for Alex Hawkins. Randy Starr on the racetrack is going to go back to green. This for Sam's not actually the leader here. I think it is... It's Elijah Gordon still. So Gordon won the race off. Dawson Mellon up to second. Tristan Allen, Eli Bright, and Keenan Raleigh. So the green flag's back out. Now, I'm going to check this out. So King's out of it. He's not going to make it to the next round. So I have to wait and see. Ian Perez 23rd, Oren 20th. Kelly Lee in the 51 is 16th. And Tristan Allen's up here as well. So a lot of chase contenders up there. Allen would get 40 points. I'll figure it out after the race. I always do this in the middle of the race and I think, oh, I should do it at the end of the race, and I just continue doing it. I'll try and not do it. Miss Johnson hits the outside walls. We got a bad for the lead. Dawson Miller has taken the lead away from Elijah Gordon, at least for the moment. Oh gosh, they're nearly 4 wide. That's Patrick Schamberger, our last winner on the inside of the 07. Gordon won't be able to hold on for long. Now here comes Allen to the inside in the 2. Oh, Brighton the outside wall. Gordon's going to fall back even further. King Rally trying to get underneath of the one here as well. I'm sure Elijah Gordon is not appreciating this lap traffic at all. So he should try and slot down, and he does. Someone was on the pit road again. That was Jay Jefferson who was involved in that wreck. And look at the damage on that car. He needs to be careful coming back up onto the racetrack. We've seen that with Shepard and Anthony. He needs to be careful with Chase Marks. And have we got a caution down the front involving Mitchell Carter? Oh, Anthony's involved. Anthony's in it. Looks like Porkers may be involved with the 21 car as well. So another caution. Dawson Miller, the leader. Oh yeah, King Rally got by them. Interesting. But yeah, Carter was in that one for sure. Oh, okay, this is why. I was wondering where everyone went. 4 wide, nearly. I don't understand. They make contact, and then Marks gets into the 97, comes down into the 79. I don't think that had anything to do with it in the end. Oh, Marks gets turned by Colin Driver. Oops. I held the V. But yeah, Brandon Bent also involved in the 27. Might not be very popular after that move he pulled. You see here the 31 is in the wall, gets turned by Colin Driver, who has nowhere to go in that one. He tries to avoid in the 56, but he spins out. Lee gets by it, Oren does not. Anthony runs into the 3, and Perez squeezes through the middle until he ran into Henry Gore. So, Brad Bent nearly got by it too. Colin Driver hit the outside wall pretty hard too. Anyway, so that's what triggered the caution flag. Oh, look at the run the 24 got. Wow, that was impressive. So yeah, Nichols Racing 1 and 2, at least for the moment, and it will be. So Anthony's out of the race. Anthony the 22 is out of the race. So Anthony will finish 36th by the looks of it, unless Stevie Johnson, Aiden Shepard, William Johnson, Manuworth, Jefferson. Jefferson's a very likely possibility, is the amount of damage that's gone his car, but if none of those guys retire, he'll finish 36th. That's 7 points. I need to stop doing this. I said I wouldn't do it. I'm trying not to anyway. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of overloading your brains at this point. But Dawson Miller in the 5, a non-chase driver leading the race. His teammate Kian Rally, a chase driver in 2nd. Rally, he should be good to go. He's in 2nd position, 27 points above the cutoff. He should be fine. Elijah Gordon, Patrick Schamberger, I think. Yeah, Schamberger's on the lead lap. And Tristan Allen, the chase driver. And Allen will probably jump up into that top 12 if we were to finish there. Because a 5th place run is pretty good. Kelly Lee inside the top 10, just outside it, 12th. 31 points would surpass Anthony. Still, needs to be careful here. She does not want to be involved in a wreck. In the Reynolds 51. So now Watson going to the inside. That's for a top 10 position. Oh, Caesar hits the outside wall, and now Lee trying to get by both of them. But Lee trying to get by Julio Caesar. More positions the merrier. And nope, won't be able to do it. She'll slot back behind the 79. There's Dawson Miller. Still doing a good job. It's been a cloudy weekend here at Dover. Thankfully no rain. It's been close as we got our last winner, Patrick Schamberger in the 07, trying to hold off Tristan Allen. But Eli Bright, Jackson Lynn, Josh Crash, Hunter Sleppy. Hunter Sleppy 11th in points heading into this race. 10 points above the cutoff. Very good position right now. Benny Watson inside the top 10 as well. To see Lee trying to get some help from teammates Dan Park and Chase Marks. Oh, Caesar hit the outside wall. That's going to help get by. And the 47 still coming in and out again. Oh boy, 3 wide. That's involving a chase driver. That's Hunter Sleppy in the middle. Be careful here. That's the 28. Wow, Pie's going to hit the wall. It's going to hit the wall. He comes down and they hang on to it. Crash is going to lose 2 positions. And Watson gains 2. So Watson up to 8th. Now Jefferson, I don't know why he keeps coming in and out again. He should just retire at this point. Oh, no, he's not. For him, he's well, of course, he's a chase driver, so he doesn't want to retire. Right now, where he is, he continues to come in and out. He's just going to lose more laps and so less chance of improving your point situation. 35th, however, with Anthony out of the race, it does help his chances. You know? Dawson Miller doing a good job holding off his teammate. The only driver at this team to not win a race this season. Had a tough start with Amper Racing, switched teams with Kenneth Bueno. Has done a fairly good job in this 5 car. Didn't make the chase. The only Nichols Racing driver to not make the chase, but doing a good job holding on to that lead in that 5 car. But Gordon, he's really pressing here. He's trying to get by that 24. Goes a little too high. It's going to allow Patrick Schamberger into the game. Tristan Allen's kind of fallen off this group. Bright and Lynn, the Homestead winner. And we've got the All-Star winner, Benny Watson, back in the target colours. There's the 47. Jefferson, he needs to be seriously careful because he could wipe someone out. Thankfully, he shouldn't. Yeah, he should just... Like, I don't understand why they're not repairing any damage on this car at all. They're not doing anything to it. It's just... It's probably making it worse. I just think there's no way... There's no point in staying out here. So came in for tyres last time I saw them. But... So now it's got that fuel glitch where everything they do is just fuel the car and then eventually just runs out of fuel. Because it's, you know, it's the game. It's just logic, don't worry about it. Gordon, he's really pressing here. If I was Key Rally, I wouldn't worry too much. He's got a fairly comfortable points gap. I wouldn't need to worry. So there's the 47. There's Kelly Lee. Now Lee is up into the top 10. He's got around Josh Crash. Needs to be careful here. The 47 might come up and good job by Cyrus McGee to avoid that one. Now is that glitch damage or is that actual damage on the 47? If that's glitch damage, then it makes sense. But if that's actual damage, then back out again. Meanwhile, Dawson Miller, no worries for him. Let's see, that is glitch damage on the 5. And 24 and the 1, the 07. We've got glitch damage. And back here, these guys don't, so I don't understand why those guys. Okay, never mind. I thought they still had it. There's the 47. He's going to come out again. Miller's still leading. The 5 car. So he's going to get by Jay Jefferson easily. Oh boy. Trying to battle for position. Need to be careful. And Jefferson stays low. Jefferson, I mean, I don't understand why he's still racing, honestly. I think the points will just try... I think he'd just try and take care of the points himself. Like, we know that Jonathan Red's out of the championship. We know that. Jonathan King. I don't know. I can't remember if I said Red. I'm just the worst person. The worst person at remembering anything, but yeah. Yeah, I can't remember if I said Reigns or King, but whatever. Jonathan King's out of the championship, we know that. And right now, Ian Perez would be out of it. Kelly Lee, I'm not sure about. 33 points would be enough to surpass Anthony. And Jefferson was 4 points in front. Where is Jefferson right now in points? So 35th, 16 laps behind. Ugh. All signs pointing to a good result for Jay Jefferson. That's 8 points. And Lee would surpass Jay Jefferson. However, Jefferson would stay in front of the 22. Alright, forget what I just said about Jay Jefferson, because I think he needs to worry a bit now. In the 47, because I think he would be actually underneath the cut line. So catching Jake Rogers in the 12 car, who was also tied with Jefferson. We need to be fairly careful of each other here. Don't want to ruin each other's races. We're just trying to hang on to a lead lap, but it's not going to happen. And Nichols Racing Cars get by him. Looks on this battle for the lead. There's Jefferson. Hicks is coming in as well. So I think Green Flag pit stops are about to begin here. Now for Neuwirth, 31st. That'll be 12 points. With Lee getting 33. Oh, we got a wreck down the back. It's Rogers. And the caution's out. Alright. So the caution flag comes out for Jake Rogers. Oh, we got more! Perez is out of it. There we go. Well, there we go. We got another one that's out of it. So Jefferson, let's need to worry. There he is in the 47. Perez out of the chase. 15th in points heading into this race, and he's just been taken out in a wreck. So, there's Dan Park. He was also involved. So more drama here at Dover in terms of the chase. The chase implications, they're pretty big at this point. So they were trying to get by him. Tristan Allen tried to make it 3 wide on the inside, and Schamberger trying to give some room and slides up and turns the 12. And Schamberger does a great job holding onto it. It could have been like another Dave Blaney in that Jack Daniels 07 back in the day. But you see the 12 goes around. He gets the inside wall. And then Dan Park. How did he get in this one? Did he run into the 12? Ah, he ran into the 12. So he's trying to... Oh, man, I don't know. That one's kind of hard to judge. Rogers probably could have... Yeah, he probably should have stayed on the very bottom of the racetrack, and Park gets into him, but Park could have probably given some room. Bit of both drivers there. And then Ian Perez in the 48 comes along and unfortunately runs right into him, and William Johnston also involved in the 00. Looks like Davey Johnson also getting a piece of it. that's it for Ian Perez. He's out of this championship battle. So we got 2 of them. And right now, I think it'd be Dominic Anthony in the 22. But I'd have to wait about the other driver. It might be Kelly Lee. It might be Jay Jefferson. It might, you know what? It probably is Lee now that I think about it, because that's a few more positions Jefferson's probably going to gain if he stays out on the racetrack, because there's another 3 drivers out of the race. So the 47, if he could stay in this race, he would have the advantage. Yeah, he's still in it. And Lee, who's in 7th position now. So Lee in 7th. I think Dawson Miller's still the leader, and he is. So Jefferson 35th. But he's going to gain 3 positions, but that still would probably push him out. Johnston, Park, and Ian Perez. So yeah. That would push him out still. However, the other thing, Max Neuerth 30th, 28th soon. Neuerth was 20 points ahead of Kelly Lee. So Lee would get by Neuerth as well. So the battle would be between the teammates, Neuerth and Jefferson. And right now, that would go to Neuerth, as the 47 comes back in for like the millionth time. I don't understand why he's still bothering at this point, I've got to be honest. I don't get it at all. Of course, still a lot of things can change. Jefferson's 20 laps down. He might actually not gain those positions if he keeps coming in and out. Alright. Well, we're going to find out who advances in 20 minutes or so. It's been a long one. It's 38 minutes in. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Green flag. Now, Fitzwater and Grimes are slow. I'm not sure about Landon Hicks, but I know definitely those 2 would be slow. Fitzwater very slow in the 80. Down the back. Miller gets underneath. Whoa, he nearly got turned. He saved it. Gordon now shuffled up high on the 1. Allows Tristan Allen to get underneath. Allen up to 3rd. 3 wide, involving Kelly Lee. Be careful here. Might be able to clear Schamberger. And she does. But nearly hits the outside wall and might lose a bit of time. He's going to fall back a couple of positions here because... Oh, Tristan Allen. Something's up with the 2. He just held up like a bunch of drivers that time. .22.8, that's a fairly slow lap, so something happened to him. Kelly Lee's now up to 4th. And the good news for her, she's catching up to Elijah Gordon, who's being held up by Zachary Fitzwater. I'm sure... Oh boy. Sorrentino and Jefferson on the pit road. Not really surprised for Jefferson. As now Allen, I think, has fixed that issue, whatever was wrong with it before. Because he caught right back up to the 51 in no time. However, he lost it again because of the fact that he ran a little high and Julius Caesar bounced off the outside wall a fair bit. So anyways, back up to the front. Dawson Miller in the 5. Looking to grab a victory as Sorrentino is staying out this time and Jefferson's coming back in. So Jefferson won't be able to gain those positions. No. So Jefferson's out. Unless Allen wrecks. Or Lee. One of the 2 has to happen. Because I would think right now they would get past. Now the other question, where's Gerard Oren? Because Sleppy, there's Oren, he's 15th. So he wouldn't be able to hold off Kelly Lee. He would definitely surpass the 22. Absolutely. Neuerth, 27th. Oh, damn it, I keep doing it. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, Dawson Miller in the 5, trying to grab his first career victory. He switched teams, as I've already mentioned. Still looking for that first one. The first of many, hopefully, for him. Kelly Lee trying to get by Elijah Gordon. Gordon's done a great job. So now the battle for the lead is definitely on. Because Hicks is not going to give up this. He's not going to fall another lap behind. Now Sorrentino's fairly slow as well in the 10. I didn't realise he was that slow. Now Lee underneath. So they're battling behind Schamberger and Allen. That's for position. That's for a top 5. Trying to get by the 1. And now, for 3rd. Not happening. Actually, she got a really bad run of Sorrentino. The slow car tried to get a run to the inside of her, so tough run, but Sorrentino should be getting out of the way here. Whoa, careful. Allen and Schamberger. They're nearly 3 wide. Sorrentino trying to get a run on the outside. Just Allen's car hasn't been that quick recently. And you see, these guys still going at it. There's Jefferson in the 47. He won't advance on, absolutely not. Which is a tough break for him, because he was 3rd in the points after Chicago Lane. But you see, Rally goes high, and now Gordon has closed up here onto this battle. Now Gordon goes high himself, allows Kelly Lee to get to the inside, nearly turns him. But anyways, Ken Rally looking to get by this 5, get an advance. We're trying to advance the next round. The 12 is back though. Jake Rogers, where is he right now? 25th. That should be enough to get him through. He should be okay. The front 4 are very close to each other as well. We've got Miller, Rally, Gordon, and Lee. They're all fairly close to each other, which is kind of unexpected. Here at Dover, for me anyway, is Landon Hicks tries to get by the 12. It doesn't happen. We got a battle for the lead. Can rally to the inside in the 24. Our teammate Dawson Miller is going to be held up by Jake Rogers. And Rogers now comes down and blocks the 24. We got a caution. We got a caution. Luke Rainey, Matthew Stotts. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, 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 careful. Miller won the race back. Oh, huge crash. Huge crash behind them. Was Lee involved? Lee looks okay. The 24 ran out of fuel. What happened to the 24? Did Keane Rally run out of fuel or something? And Jackson Lynn runs into him. What happened to Keane Rally in the 24? I don't understand what happened to him. So Lee's going to be up to 2nd. Allen 3rd, I think. Unless Elijah Gordon. Yeah, because Gordon's going to get his positions back. But look at the damage to Patrick Schamberger on track for a great run. He gets involved in something. They're all trying to figure themselves out. They're nearly turning each other. I think a lot of these guys ran out of fuel or something. I don't know what happened to the 24. He just flat out stopped for something. These guys all coming in. These 2 guys coming in. I think they're all waiting for Keane Rally to get by. Aiden Shepard's definitely doing something. I don't understand what. Schamberger's out of the race in the 07. Well, while we try and figure that out, I'll see what happened to Stotts and Rainey. Oh, this was a... Oh boy. Rainey and Mitchell Carter running 19th and 20th, I believe. I'm not sure. 18th, 18th and 19th. They turn each other hard into the inside wall. That's a lot of damage on both those cars. Slides up. Hard hit for both of them. And he would have been, Rainy wouldn't have been. So yeah, that statement I was just about to say is actually wrong. But Rainy, he took a really hard hit from Matthew Stotts. Wait for it. Whack. That was a really violent hit. That's gonna be a lot. That's one of the hardest hits I think I've seen all season. Honestly, I can't really think of one that's been harder. Oh, look at that. And then what happened behind them? Did something happen to Rally? What happened here? Oh, Gordon spun out. And then that created the stack-up effect. Wow. Alright. Well, so Gordon's kind of blamed for that one. But he gets away with it.
Yep.
He just tries to avoid and spins himself out. Wipes out the orange cone. He's had a tough life, and you see they'll just all run into the back of each other. Wow. Meanwhile, all this is going on. Dawson Miller is still leading this race. Not sure if we're going to get back to green or not. Are we? Yes, we will. We're going to have a one-lap shootout. So Kelly Lee in third position should be okay. Well, let's see here. Who's actually out of the race at this point? Mitchell Carter, Luke Rainey, Jackson Lynn, Patrick Schamberger, Benny Watson. They're all out of the race. Along with Matthew Stotts. So Jefferson won't advance. He's too far back. So, it's going to be a one-lap dash. Dawson Miller, Elijah Gordon, Kelly Lee. Lee should be in to the next round. She should be okay. Tristan Allen, he's going to advance to the next round, I believe. Eli Bright, inside the top 5. Julio Caesar. Brandon Bent, he should advance on. Cyrus McGee, Kean Rayleigh, and Gerald Oren, he should advance on as well. Coming to the green. White, green and white. There we go, green flag. One lap dash here at Dover. Who will win it? Lee's got damage. Lee's got damage in the 51. She's really slowing out of it. It's a two-car battle for the win. Miller and Gordon down the back. Can Gordon make a move? No. The game changes once again. Dawson Miller's going to grab his first career win. He wins the Lucas Oil 400 as Lee has an issue late. The going. Where does she finish? Where did the 51 finish? Because Jefferson might make it in. Did she run out of fuel or something? Oh my goodness, the drama. Something happened to the 51. She did not make it the whole way. Meanwhile, Dawson Miller grabs his first career win. And Lee didn't even finish. She didn't cross the finish line. That's huge. That is huge. I just realized the top 3 on the starting grid were 1, 2, and 3, but just in a rearranged order. But yeah, Dawson Miller wins it in the number 5. I'm going to show you the rest of the results. The drivers who I think will advance on... I'm actually not sure who finished where. Because Kelly Lee did not finish. You know what? I think Jay Jefferson will advance. I might be wrong, but I think he will advance on. He probably will advance on. I'm nearly 100% sure now, but yeah. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. So anyways, yeah, congratulations Dawson Miller on his first career win, and we'll see you for the results in a second. So here are the final results. Dawson Miller wins at Elijah Gordon second. Great run for Tristan Allen, Brand Beck, Kean Rally. You see the full results. A lot of chase drivers inside the top 14. Probably the most hard done by Kelly Lee, 14th. Could have been 3rd, but it didn't happen. You see the second page of results. Jake Rogers, 19th. Landon Hicks, Max Newith, all on the second page. The only chase drivers. I think they all advanced, so it's okay for them. Then obviously tough break for those the 22, the 96, all out of the race. Ian Perez as well. Perez, just realised I forgot the Chase logo and the 2 winner stickers. Ah well. But here are the point standings. After race 29, the drivers in white are eliminated. So Dominic Anthony, Kelly Lee, 3 points behind in the end. A tough break for them. Ian Perez, I think, was something like 26 behind, and Jonathan King was 47 behind. So, or something like that. But yeah, Jay Jefferson advances to the next round in the number 47. Barely. If Kelly Lee finished where she was running most of that race, he would not advance. So, yeah. But anyways, that'll be it for a little while. I'm going on holiday now, so that'll be the last video. Last race for a little while, so I'll see you guys next week for race number 30 of the season at Charlotte.